Okay. Yes. Welcome to KAIYZ the American Dream. Amanya gange nze kawali KAIYZ. Interview ene lunaku olwaleero ya taata na mwana. Legendary DJ Bernarzo fena tumumanyi bulungi yajjako wano already. He's in the building alongside one of the first rising stars, an athlete and musician.
He's an athlete and he's a musician.
And he's a musician. Bernarzo gwagenda sokwa otubuuzeeko otwanjulira omwana. Sebo nsanyusa okulaba.
Bannange mwebale okulaba, mwebale kusupportinga KAIYZ n'okusupportinga bannayuganda bannaffe. Tubaagala nnyo era mwekuumire ku mukutu guno.
Yes.
For all the updates n'okupromotinga talent ne information yonna ekwata ku entertainment especially. Thank you KAIYZ.
Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Erinnya lyo gwani? What's your name, man?
I go by the name Nigel.
Nigel who?
Katende.
Nigel Katende. Do you speak any Luganda?
Not very much, but yes.
Do you know any words in Uganda?
Oliotia.
Oliotia.
Yeah.
Kale, Oliotia.
JND.
Obulamu. How's life?
Great.
First, say hi to the viewers of KAIYZ-AMERICAN Dream and tell them who you are, what you do, because you come from a DJ and then you also a musician. You tell us about your story.
So yeah, just like you said, I am a musician. I'm an athlete. I'm currently in college, chasing all my dreams, everything I'm passionate about, trying to do it all.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. And you're in college doing what?
I'm studying law.
Wow. You wanna be a lawyer?
Yes.
Bernarzo.
Yes sir.
Emisanga nti olutuno tugitandika abawoza.
I think I want him to specialize in immigration. Yeah, he needs to help the community, but we'll get to that point, and that's my dream, but I don't want to leave my dream in him, so I want him to pursue something that he loves.
You seem to be a good father, like I told you earlier on. Chitufu over because following the events in Zanzibar and how you do your things, yeah? You hold your family in high regard.
Yes, I love my family just like everybody would love their family. And I try to raise my kids better and make them, to inspire them and show them that they can do better. But I don't want to say that I'm a good dad or a bad dad. I want them to tell me that, because I might be thinking I'm a good dad, and in their head they're like, no, you're not. Or maybe, so I don't want the people from outside to praise, to assume. I want that to show. I would rather hear it from my kids than hearing it from the people around. But I appreciate the compliments because of what people see, how I've raised my kids. But for me, I'm doing it for the kids, and I want to make sure they appreciate it.
Is he a good dad? How do you rate him from 1 to 10?
10. I'm very grateful that he's my father.
Son to Bernarzo, how does it feel, the attention that comes with it?
I've gotten used to it, just through what he does, it's given me inspiration and motivation to do the same and be better, you know what I mean? And be able to pass these same talents and way of living to the youth, or like my younger brothers.
Yes. So you are the eldest?
Yes.
Oh no, you're firstborn?
That's my firstborn.
21 years?
21, yes. And I have 2 boys that are twins. They're 10 years old. And I have a daughter who is going to be 3 years old in December.
That's cool.
So I have 4 kids, 3 boys and 1 girl.
Bweyajja nakugamba wazuula ddi nti agenda kuyimba, that he's interested in music. You have a music history, but most parents tebaagala on to their kids to take on the careers they had before, some of them, because of maybe what happens behind.
So this is what it is. When I'm raising my kids, I watch them.
Yes.
I watch everything they do. Yes. He was running around the house a lot. So I say, you know what, maybe he can be a good athlete. And then he ended up being a good athlete because he ran. Like you have a kid who is running in the house all day. So I noticed that. But also when I played music, he responded. He loved music. He's a DJ too.
Oh, yeah.
So
I saw him one of the TikToks.
yeah,
Yes.
he was DJing with me. So I introduced him because what it is in life, if you have a talent
Yeah.
and you don't pass it on other people, you have wasted your talent.
Yeah, sure.
So if you're good at journalism, you're good at something,
Yes.
find somebody, even if it's your child, even if it's some, pass it on.
Yeah.
And then they'll pass it on. Then you will have done a due diligence. So I passed it on to my child because they were the ones that are close to me, and he happened to like it.
Are you really a musician, or you doing it because your dad has these connections? Your dad is a well-known man in the entertainment world. Why do you music?
That's a great question. Well, first, I don't ever feel like I was forced to ever, make music, DJ, anything like that. But it's just a passion that I've grown from watching him and the people I was surrounded by, like Reggae, Chameleon, Radio Weasel, all these people. Just seeing Palazzo, everybody, and just seeing what they do. Felt forced to, ever start making music, but I found a real love for doing it,
Yes.
He's a producer too.
So you're a producer, right?
So all the music you may hear from me is I produce it myself. Not the beats, but the vocals. Everything is mixed and mastered by me. I sit there, and that's really where I learned to make music, by just sitting there with the computer, loading a beat. At first, I wanted to make beats. That's how I started, just putting sounds together, whatever. And then one day I just decided, let me get a microphone. Let me put a vocal to it, and that's where I found my passion for the music.
Interview ya leero nno ebwe bwayise bajja wuliriza ggwe Abamerika bawulirize ono kati ffe abali wakati abawumeeya tunaakwatizaawo. So he does music, he's going to school. What keeps him going? Because you, as a father, you should be knowing that this motivates my son.
I think what motivates my son is I introduce him to a lot of cultures. I've introduced, of course, he's an American, so he knows the American culture. But I want to show him that there's also another culture that is out there that will support you, that will teach you something.
Yeah.
Because every culture teaches you something. So I bring him to the Ugandan community to show him that Ugandans will love him, Ugandans will support you. Many people say Ugandans don't support each other, but that's a wrong narrative. We support each other, and everybody knows we support each other. Only that people have this narrative that, oh, when Uganda tweyagaliza. Of course, buli muntu akimanyi tweyagaliza. So I bring him to the Ugandan community, and the Ugandan community has been very supportive to him. So I tell him, you know what, Uganda is home. There's people that were born here, and all they know is here. When they fail in America, they have nowhere to go. But him, there's always an option. It's always good to have an option where to run to in case things don't work.
Mr. Katende, so which kind of music do you do? Yesterday I had chance to see you perform at the board. Even you have one Luganda song I've listened to. Which kind of genres do you do?
Mainly rap, I would say, R&B, and just recently I've been diving into Afrobeat and things of that nature. I find more fun in recording an Afrobeat style music than I do just rapping. Like, I feel like it makes me stand out a little bit more. I'm having more fun in my studio sessions, working with the producers from Uganda. Even while I was there, I had the opportunity to work with some good people. Magical is one of them. And it's just a growing love for Afrobeat.
Which American rappers are you looking up to? Those people that really inspire you, and you're like, man, when I get my hit song, I want to be like that guy.
Chris Brown, very good example, very good artist.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him.
Tory Lanez. Who else? I don't know. I listen to a lot of artists. I try to be more of myself than somebody else, but I would definitely say Chris Brown, just his cadence, how he presents himself on stage and to everybody, very, very inspiring person.
Do you work?
Do I work?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a full-time student.
Of course, that's also a full-time job.
Work for me too.
You work
I'm
for
also, yes,
for
I'm employed by
Bernarzo.
I'm employed by my father.
Okay, I wanna. How do you balance your time going to school, pursue law, whatever it is, then do music, then do athletics? Man, you're not a machine. Like you're gonna exhaust yourself.
I don't think it would be possible if I didn't like what I was doing,
Sure.
you know. But I enjoy every second of everything I do, you know, so it makes it possible for me.
Yeah. Let's talk about outshining the sun, Bernarzo. Fena tukuyikira every time omwana abawaawo. How is he gonna establish himself for him, not for being in the arms of DJ Bernarzo? Of course, the guidance is good, but at some point, he has to be known for who he is, not because mwana wa DJ Bernarzo. Yes.
So I want him to use me as his springboard. Somewhere he's gonna spring off. But when you get off the springboard, you're flying and you're on your own. So I want him to use my social capital to get his own funds. I don't want him to be like me. No. I want him to be himself and enjoy himself as him. But I'm also proud, in a way, that he's my son.
Yeah.
So regardless, even if he becomes a star or not, I want that to be there. I don't want him to forget, to become so big that he forgets that he's my son. I'm a selfish person in a way. I want him to be my son, regardless whether it's popular or not. But I also want him to be an individual at the same time. So there's a conflict of interest for me.
Why do you go so hard and go ahead and try to invest this much money in the music business, which you are aware about that at some point it may turn out to be a bad business?
I'm not investing in the music business because I feel it's going to give me returns. I'm investing in my son. That's it. I'm not investing in music. I'm investing in a human being that I feel indebted to. So regardless if it works out, you'd rather do something and regret why you did it than wishing you did it, than sitting there and say, I wish I did music, I wish I did it. I would rather regret for doing it and fail than regret for not doing it.
You're a young man and you're on the spot and everyone is looking up. Many young people maybe look out there looking out to you. They don't have this support. Don't you dare take it for granted. But what do you have to say about his statement that he's just investing in his kid rather not in the music?
I'm highly appreciative of it, you know. Like you said, I never take it for granted, you know. And I want to be somebody for people that might not have that, to be like, to reassure their passions, you know, and show them that it is, whatever you want to do is possible. You know, it just takes time and some hard work, and it is possible, you know.
Are you looking at producing music that really connects with the African community where you come from? Because your father is a Black American right now as we speak. Are you looking at that, or you're looking just at making music for the world? Whoever consumes it, you don't care.
I really want to connect with the Ugandan community and Uganda as a whole.
Sure.
As you know, I was there recently, and like right when I landed, I was just at peace. You know, it felt like a real home to me. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. Like I really want to spend more time out there, and even learn Luganda even more. You know, and so Uganda is. I want my music to be relatable in Uganda first before I reach the world. You know.
What did you find most challenging when you went to Uganda?
I would say in some cases the language barrier, but it didn't affect my time there at all. You know, I learned a lot while I was there, culturally and verbally. You know, the language, and I don't know. There's nothing I could say that was bad about that trip.
If you're really a musician, you go out and listen to what kind of music they do produce. What do you make about Uganda's music that the artists produce, maybe the producers and everybody there?
It's amazing, honestly. That's the first time I've really seen live band as much as I have. You know, I've been to concerts here in America with big time artists and stuff, and I've never once seen, you know, live band with these rappers or R&B artists, you know what I mean? And I just felt like I connected more when I see a full group of people, you know, somebody's on the drums, you have the artists, you have the bass, you have all of that going on. And it felt more like music, you know, I was able to connect more with the artists when it was live, you know.
Bernarzo,
Yes, sir.
he's pursuing to be a lawyer and also he's passionate about all this. Do you think he's soon stepping out of your house?
He's already out of my house. When he left the house, when you're 18 and you go to college, you're not coming back.
Oh.
You're gone, man.
How do you monitor him?
I don't have to monitor him. He's a grown man.
But you're an African man, remember, Bernarzo. Don't sudia.
Yes, I am an African man, but I am Bernarzo. Not all Africans behave the same. I don't think you have the same characteristics like me, so we are different. Regardless as being an African, it has nothing to do with him being a man. Because when you go to college, you go to school, you're staying at school. After school, you get your degree. When you get your degree, you get a job. There's no need for you to come home. For what? You can come home for holidays, but you're not coming home to stay.
But how have you managed to raise? He's a good-looking guy, young as he is, very calm, and you wouldn't expect that from a kid who was born here. You know that people are addicted to drugs. People are running mad. Yes.
There's two things. First thing I would say is you teach by actions and you're very, very honest with your kids. Second is luck. You could do all that and then the kid just decides to do what they want to do. Kids do what they want to do. So two things happened. I tried to do what I do as a person and I was lucky that he learned. So there's some bit of luck involved in that. Yeah.
Nigel. Why Nigel?
Well, my real name is Nigel.
Nigel, as in N-A-J-O?
So for my artist name, it's spelled Naijo.
N-A-I-J-O, Nigel. Yeah. Sorry
And-
about the accent.
No, you're good. And I chose to use that name, my original name, just spelled different as my artist name, is because I want my career to be authentic.
Sure.
You know, I want to go by my real name, what I came into this world as, you know, and I want to present myself as myself. You know, I don't want my music to change me as a person or my morals or anything like that. So I kept it very simple, you know, something that everybody already knows me as, you know.
I've had a song. You have a collaboration with J Chameleon. How did you learn about it? How was it like? Were you in a live studio session? Tell me about that.
So like I mentioned before, I record everything from my home. I have my microphone, I have my speakers, I have the whole setup. And Chameleon was in town for a show. He came to visit the home, whatever. And what's funny is this was actually the first song I've actually ever recorded and put through the mic.
Your first song you recorded with J Chameleon? You know how big he is in Africa? How did you feel about it? Because people are paying much money to work with him, and for Jose Chameleon, it's not all about the money. It's about what you can offer. What can you do when you're behind the mic? Yes.
Well, you see, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. It's built me up to this. Just that opportunity alone, it gave me the spark I needed. You know, and the reaction I got was very, very good. You know, so yeah, working with him was great. It was spontaneous. It wasn't planned, and it's worked out how it has. You know.
Apart from Jose Chameleon, which other musicians, maybe from Uganda, since we want to have both the American market and the Ugandan market where we originally born, musicians do you look up to, like you wanna collaborate with?
So I've been Palazzo, first of all. I have a lot of respect for him. He's shown me so much love. He's given me a platform. He's given me opportunities, you know. And yet we have some songs that we've made, but nothing has been official to be shown to the world yet. But another artist would be Joshua Baraka.
Joshua Baraka?
Yeah.
Why him also?
I feel like he's a very good vocalist. You know, he doesn't use auto tune. He doesn't use nothing. He has a very good voice, I believe, and his melodies and things like that. I really enjoy.
naye onolowooza naye si mayanja mulala gw'oleese
mu ngeri ki?
kubanga ayogera Uncle Pip, ayogera Chameleon, then Bernarzo, naye no mayanja
And
mulala.
I'll tell you something.
Yes.
When he was a kid, Palazzo was staying at my house. So Palazzo saw him grow from a kid. So they have that relationship outside music. And Palazzo, the song Amaso was made at my house, in my basement, with the radio and Weasel, even Jeff was there, they were there. So he has been seeing Palazzo manya bayimbe when they live in the house. Balekana na yimbe chiro chonna na yimbe chigambo chimu nga recording. Amaso, Amaso. So he was watching them. So him and Palazzo, they have a relationship outside music. So that's, and the Mayanjas have always been my friend. Chameleon, I used to sing with Chameleon. So they have been like close friends. Even if I wanted to cut them off, there is no way I can. They are like in my life. It's like we are married people. There is no way you can cut them off. So Mayanjas, big up to you. So those are like my brothers.
Now that you want to go professional as a musician, is he gonna be your advisor, or is gonna take on the full-time management role?
He'll always be the person I look to for real advice, critical advice. You know, if I need reflection, you know, always the person I'll talk to for that. You know what I mean? And I mean, if he wants to manage me, I would put all my trust into him to do so. You know.
And
Can I say something?
say something,
I don't want to be his manager.
Why?
No, I just want to go to his show and enjoy it. Be managing somebody takes it. I've always managed his life to where he is. I am tired. Let somebody else take on. And I don't want to hover over him, tell him what to do. If there's somebody out there that want to invest in him, want to make it, feel free. Me, I've managed his life where he is at the point. I just want to watch him grow on his own. Let him fly. I don't want to be all over him, no.
Some of the reasons why many musicians never make it, not only musicians, but people that are well known into, when it comes to music and everything, it is the ego. And what brings the ego is about the fame, because you have a hit song, known to one, known two. How are you going to manage your fame? Because it comes with a lot of good things, but with a lot of bad things, which I won't mention here.
Well, you see, for anybody that I'm already close to, you know, that's something that can never be forgotten, you know, regardless of where life takes me. And I just try to be very grateful from any advice I get from anybody, you know, because right now I'm just, you know, just treading the water with sports and all this, and people are still showing love, even before things were going well, you know what I mean? So I would say that, you know, anybody that's already been here for me, it can never be forgotten.
For sure.
Yeah.
Tell me about your tattoos. I like them.
Thank you.
I like
It's
live
cursive.
with integrity to
Do the right
do
thing,
the right thing.
even when nobody's watching.
Oh,
And then love mom.
That should be
that's good. That's good. And this, what's it?
This is a butterfly. It represents my grandmother. You know, when she passed, there was many monarch butterflies that had come at the funeral. You know what I mean? So these butterflies represent her and her life. You know?
Bernarzo,
Yes, sir.
nawe ssebo zirina omwana we yazzeeyo kuba wagamba otya?
Yeah, no, he challenged me actually when I did. You remember where I was at North Carolina, I believe, for sports. And then I said, I'm going to have a tattoo. And then we're like, no, you can't. So I did. So I had one for a turntable and headphones. But because of my skin color, I have to explain to people what it is. And I think I need to get a refund from that guy.
Have you got some issues like at some point, you know, I'm not trying to be racist, but sometimes when, because we're immigrants for us, so you're born here, and your father is like, he's like the Bernarzo one, you know, how people perceive you. You're totally a different person, a fresh guy. I'm like,
You know, I treat everybody equally, you know. So I don't really know how I'd answer that, you know. Yeah.
Last remarks, last advice you would give your Nigel, because he's a musician now, you talk to him as a DJ. What advice would you give Nigel as an artist? Yesterday I was so happy when I was taking his video, and you are the one in the desk DJ deck trying to be his DJ. What advice do you have to give him?
The advice I would give anybody, even if, when you're not my son, be very humble, be very honest, and respect people. Respect people. If you have no respect for people, if you're not humble, and if you don't know where you came from, those things will affect you. It might take time, but they will affect you. For me, if I had a child who is performing, getting straight A's in school, but they're disrespectful, they're not humble, and there's a child that is a mediocre in school, but they're respectful, I would rather go with a respectful child who is a mediocre than a child that is getting straight A's, but is a total disrespectful. I cannot take disrespectful children. I cannot. Respect is very, very important.
Thank you, DJ Bernarzo. Your
What
last
are your
remark?
socials?
Social handles, that's Instagram, what are usernames? Then if are you available to be booked for shows like that?
As far as being booked for shows, unless it's something personal, then I would probably turn it down. You know, I have 1 year of college left. That's where my focus lies right now. This was able to happen, you know, because school hasn't necessarily started up yet. But, you know, you can find my social media platforms on Instagram, anywhere. I go by the name I Am Katende, IAMKATENDE. That's on Instagram. From there, you can find all my music. But if you're looking specifically for my music, you can find it anywhere at Nigel, Naijo.
What do you have to tell your fans out there? Maybe someone who's watching you for the very first time, who may get interested in your music. What do you have to tell them?
For anybody that's watching, that is inspired, all I can say is just keep chasing your dream and keep everything authentic, you know. Be your true self and really think about what you want to do and attack it. Not only just attack it, but with full force, you know. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was nice having you.
No, thank you.
Bernarzo.
Yes, sir. Kalise webali mukama wange.
Njagala nkwogera obajjukiza nti nno tulina the Africa store eri awo California, musobola okugenda ku Reseda Boulevard, that's address eri 6066, and musobola okubanga mufuna ebintu byonna ebyaba Uganda. Amanya gange nze KAIYZ, Nigel in the building alongside DJ Bernarzo. Look him up, osobola okubanga owuliza music well, listen to his music, stream it, buy the music and support him. He's talented. Videos ngenda zitekayo nga performinga buli kimu kitambule bulungi. KAIYZ, have a blessed one.
Ndi wano mukwano ndaba, ndi wano e Washington DC nawe, nsanze KAIYZ nangamba ize, KAIYZ kawalya baby ize, angambye buli kimu kyoyagala kankutwale wano downtown byonna obirabe, kusativa ne bu indika mano kaba, everything yapinyam dendede, yapinyam maliko ting, yapinyam maliko indika, grabba, wali pating ya desode, wali pating ya fi one, go.